All right, guys, so here I am going to teach you guys how to take your finished slides on your presentation and turn them into a WeVideo. So first thing that you need to do in WeVideo, well, you got to log in. You're going to go to Create New. So everyone in here too, you should be doing this with me if you have your slides done. You Walfer, you got your slides done? Okay. So Create New Video. Okay, when you get started, you're going to have video 2, video 1, and audio 1. Just get rid of video 2. Make it simple. Change video 1 to the name of your presentation. So in this case, mine's going to be Arctic Fox. And my audio is going to be me narrating my slides, meaning it's just going to be me reading my slides. So you should have your name of your project and then narrate. All right. Miss, do you mind just checking around to see if everybody's kind of, because they should all be at least in this anyways. All right, great. So after you have your labels correct, now we need to make sure we have a slide to download. So or import. So I'm gonna go to my Arctic Fox presentation. It's actually Eliandra's. I'm gonna go here, and what you're gonna need to click on the Chromebook is, I got a picture of it here. Control, Shift, and then this button here, the square with the 3 lines, that's how you're going to create not a full screenshot, it's how you're going to create a snip. And a snip is when you want to like cut out a certain part of the screen. So again, Control, Shift, and then the box with the 3 lines. And I like to I'll start with the Control, I'll hold that down, then the Shift, I'll keep holding on the Control, and then click on Shift and hold that down, and then finally hit the 3rd one. And so at the end, you should have all 3 buttons being held down, and when you let go, then you'll get your snip. So mine's going to look a teeny bit different because I'm not using a Chromebook, but basically the same thing. I get this little prompt that comes up. You won't get that. I have to click on New. You don't need to. As soon as you hit the Control, Shift, blah, 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 it's going to turn gray. Your screen's going to kind of turn gray. You're going to go to the top left-hand corner of the slide, and you're going to click and hold down that click, and then select the whole slide. So you get something like this. Now on your computer, it's going to just say it's been saved to your clipboard, and then that's it, and you're good, okay? Don't need to worry about anything else. For some reason on mine, I got to save mine as something. And again, I'm just like, oh, I just did the squirrel slide. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do Arctic Fox, so hang on. Function, print, whoops, not that. New, select. Okay, so I'm going to save this as Arctic Fox. And again, this will be on your downloads. Okay, so after you've done that screen snip, then you're going to go back to WeVideo. You're going to say import, browse to select, and it should show up right at the top of your downloads. Okay, so when you get to this, you're going to click on the one you just downloaded, which by the way, you're not going to have named yours, so you're going to have to, you'll just see it's probably the top one. And then once you get it, you imported it. I did that really quick, but you just import it. You're going to slide it to the Arctic Fox slides part. Now I want you to pay attention up here. This is the timing that the slide's going to be up there. So right here is the 10-second mark. If I stretch out this slide to here, that means it's going to play the slide for 10 seconds. However, this is a lot to read, and I want to make sure that stays up there while I'm reading it. So I'm going to stretch this. I'm going to actually stretch this all the way out to a full minute. Even though I probably won't even need a full minute, I can always make it shorter again. And this slide, I do want this slide to stay up here so I can read it as I am recording. So once you get your slide in the first row, and once you stretch it out to at least a minute so you have time to record, you can go ahead and move this little blue like tab thing back to the beginning. And now at this point, you're going to click narrate. All right, I'm just going to demonstrate how to do this. I'm not going to read all of it, but when you click narrate, it's going to record your voice as you're reading. So you click narrate, and then you click record. It says get close to mic and record. Hello, my name is Miss Nusafora, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Arctic fox. The Arctic fox is the size of, the size of an Arctic fox is the head and body is 18 to 26.75 inches tall, up to 13.75 inches wide. The weight of the Arctic fox is 6.5 to 17 pounds. The diet, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to read all of that, okay? All right. Now, normally I would listen to it. Hello, my name is Miss. I really wish I didn't listen to it because it was so quiet before, so I was like yelling into it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna turn that way down, and I'm sure it's fine, so I'm just gonna click save. All right, when you save it, and I understand I'm moving very quickly, guys. That's why I'm making a video so that you can go back and listen again and listen again. When you save it, you're gonna notice for some reason it gives you a whole new row. You don't need that row. So you're gonna take your recording here that looks like this literally looks like a sound wave. You're gonna move it to narrate, because that's what it was. This was me narrating. I'm gonna get rid of this voiceover thing. Don't worry, I can add all that stuff back if I want to, but I don't need it now. And then I'm gonna match up my slide so that it ends when I finish my reading. Okay, and now I finished my first slide. Let me turn this way down and see. Let's see if we like how it is. Okay, so I'm noticing it worked. Okay. To add a new slide, you're going to go through that same process that we did before. You're going to go to Control, Shift, and the box with the 3 lines. When you get to your newest slide, you're going to add it to WeVideo by importing it, etc., etc. Okay, guys, so that is how you create a slide and narration in WeVideo.